So we're getting ready to get started here. We have Nashua North visiting Memorial Field in Concord for a boys varsity soccer. The refs are calling out to Concord to take the field. Concord's coming off a pretty good streak. I think in their last 5 games, they have 4 wins and 1 tie. So they had a rough patch at the beginning, 2 tough games against Hanover and then Wyndham. And then since then, a tie against Pinkerton, wins against Exeter, Goffstown, Bedford, and Portsmouth. And maybe one more in there. So Nashua North comes in with kind of a mixed record, but I think for both teams, this will be a chance to see how they stack up. These are 2 teams that have the potential to be in maybe the top third of the standings. But at this point, it's still a little early. Some teams have faced tougher competition, and some have played more of the top teams. So we'll see. So let's see what we have for Concord today. It looks like Max Leahy is back in goal. Our back line, I think this has been pretty consistent for the last several games. Nick DeBono and Jimmy Rudakanga are your center backs. We got Matt DeRocher on the left and Ben Hughes on the right. Your midfield for Concord, it's Samir Darji and Alejo Caceres are sort of your defensive mids. Sujan is in offensive mid position. AJ's your left wing. Your right wing looks like Meyer Cooper, and Jock is the striker. So pretty similar to what we've seen the last few games. Coach seems to have found some positions for some of the new players. Concord, I think, has everyone back from injuries, which makes it a little bit easier for sure. And one little wrinkle today is Concord doesn't have any injured players, I don't think, but one of Concord's players, Cam Littlefield, has moved over to step into goal for the JV game. I think the JV was short a goalie, so Cam was able to move to that field, and he'll be the goalkeeper for the JV game. So Concord is missing at least one player, but other than that, I think they're full strength. So we're underway. Nashua moving up the left side, sends it into the box, but Max Leahy steps out to grab that. So Max with a big punt towards Jock. Nashua steps in to win that one. And they're going to move it up the left side here. Ben Hughes intercepts that pass, and Concord takes possession. Alejo's moving to the middle of the field. He sends it up to Samir. Samir turns it back, takes some time. Sees Nick DeBono, so Concord's going to try to set this up. Alejo finds a good spot there. Gets it to Nick. Nick is able to stay with it, and it ends up with Matt. A little miscommunication there between Matt and Samir, and unfortunately now Nashua will be pressing up, and I think that's out on Nashua. Looks like a throw-in for Concord. But Nashua's going to try to keep the pressure on, try to keep that ball in Concord's end of the field. So this is Ben Hughes with the throw-in. Nashua wins the ball off the throw-in, goes to the middle of the field. Nashua defender's got a lot of space. He's going to use that. Sends it ahead. Matt DeRocher challenging. Nice challenge by Matt, but Nashua keeps possession. Tries to send it to the right. Bounces around a bit. Still a bit of trouble here for Concord. And get tangled up. No whistle. And that's out of bounds for a Concord throw-in. Alejo comes up with it. So Concord pressing. This is Sujan. He's got some space. Nice little meg there to Alejo. Alejo's got AJ on his left. He tries to push it in the box to Jock. Nashua's able to stop that run, and now they're going to try to counter. Nice little 1-2, but that's going to end up over the touchline for a Concord throw-in, and Matt DeRocher gets to walk through the little puddle there to get the ball. So that's going to stay in play. Jock putting the pressure on. Nashua's able to turn it upfield. Jock, a nice win, and then Sujan can't come up with it. Jock's a little gimpy now. He's favoring that left leg a little bit, it seems like. So we'll see how serious this is. Obviously, nice, very nice slide by Jimmy. Nashua looked like they were about to try to put that one on goal. AJ on the left touch line, gets a little ahead of him. What's he going to do here? Go to the touch line, probably go to the corner here. Tries to use that speed, and Portsmouth's able to send it out of bounds. So it's a throw-in for Concord. Matt DeRocher is going to come up to take this one. So Matt DeRocher has AJ in the corner, Jock right in front of him. Samir's coming in. He sees Sujan in the box. And that one sneaks by Sujan for a goal kick. So AJ's going to pressure here. Nash was able to break out of that one. And push forward, carrying quite a ways, and then sort of switch it over to the right side of the field where there's some space. Nashua tries to send it backwards to the box. That's a nice pass. Jock's going to get out ahead of this one. Four Nashua players in his area, and they're able to stop that run. But a nice pass to get that started. Great pass to find Jock in some open space. So a free kick for Concord here. It's a nice spot. Alejo's lining up for the free kick. He's gonna get some space here. Concord's got Sujan, Jock, and Jimmy at the top of the box, and AJ coming in from the near corner. 4 Nashua defenders in the box. And Alejo's got to make a decision here. He might try to put this one on net, or maybe try to swing it in, maybe on the head of Jimmy. Concord stays on. That ball goes into the wall, and Nashua has a chance. But here's Alejo. He's going to let it fly here. Easy save for Nashua. But that was, I think, the first real shot of the game for either team. Alejo just didn't quite get all that one, but that's definitely a spot where he can put that one in the net. Nice pass to Jock. Jock's in the box. He's got a couple defenders, but he finds some space. He gets it on his right foot. Still with it. Sends it out wide to Meyer. Meyer's on side. He's in the corner, figuring out what to do with it here. Cuts it back upfield. Sends it back to Ben Hughes. Ben Hughes now making a run. Puts it in the box. Ends up on Samir's foot. Nick nicely stepped in front of that one, so Concord is still challenging here. Nice ball. Here's Samir with some space. Sees Sujan. Sujan turns. Alejo, nice shot. Great save by the Nashua goalie. Ball still in the box. Concord really threatening there, and now Nashua's maybe got a chance to counter. They got Concord on their heels a little bit. Jimmy's going full speed down to that left corner. Concord seems to have gotten back. There are a couple trailing Nashua players. But that was a great sequence for Concord right there. They really put the pressure on, kept that ball in front of the goal. Alejo with a great shot, a great chance there, and the goalkeeper made a nice save. So far, looking good for Concord. Max sends it out. Nashua wins the head, but then Nick is in there, and it looks like Concord comes up with possession. Ben Hughes looks ahead to Jock. Jock is finding some good spots there. Couldn't control that one, but he's getting open, receiving these passes, and then seeing if he can start a run for Concord. A little swipe there by Sujan. Nash was able to move past it. It's on that far side. Hard to see what's going on, but Nashua comes out with the ball near the middle of the field, and then great little poke by Samir. And a good ball there. Let's see. A lot of speed, both Concord and Nashua. Here's Jock. Tries to chip it over, and in! What a play! Boy, that started with a beautiful pass. I think the pass was from Samir. A foot race there on the left side for Nashua, the right side for Concord, and that Nashua defender was fast. I mean, he had speed. Jock's quick too. He's in the spring. He runs track and field, and I think the 100-meter is his race of choice. So Jock was just able to beat the Nashua defender to the ball, kind of fight through it. That's the other thing. He combines speed with strength. Comes up at that spot at looked like about the corner of the box, maybe in about 14 yards out or something. And the goalie came out to challenge, and Jock just kind of chipped it over. So really nice goal. Started with a nice pass. Concord's got to be happy to get on the board early in this game. Nice 1-2 here. Matt's going to keep this one in, I think. Yep, he does. Good idea there. Now, Nash was trying to equalize, a little slip for Jimmy, but Nick's there to clean up the mess. Little 1-2 between Nick and Samir. And nice pass there from Sujan to see AJ in space. AJ's going to send that up to Jock. Jock's going to get to this one first again. Once again, Jock's speed is presenting real challenges for Nashua. It's going to be a throw-in for Concord. Whoa. Throw-in for Nashua. So Concord's got to recover here. They don't want to be caught off guard. Great play by Samir there once again to win it. Concord doing great work in the midfield. Nashua with this big midfielder, number 5, is able to win the ball. But Nick, once again, Nick seems to be wherever Nashua is trying to find an open spot, and Nick is there. So Alejo sees Ben Mazer on the right side. There's some space. Ben's going to sit back to Ben Hughes. They try a little 1-2. So Ben's going to try to keep the pressure there. I think that's Amos on the left side for Nashua. Nashua keeps the ball. Nice little 1-2. Nashua sends that one to the box, but it bounces conveniently to Max. Max giving some nice direction there from back in the keeper position. Nice punt towards the right side of the field. Looks like Ben and Jock are in the area. Jock goes for the header, but Nashua's got a big defender there. They send Ben into the corner. Let's see if Ben can get this one. Takes a touch. Tries to put it over. Can't quite get around on that one. And now Matt DeRocher giving some direction. So good communication today from Concord. I think we're hearing a little more chatter than usual. I think that first goal gave them a little boost. And here once again is Nick DeBono, who sees AJ. AJ takes a quick look over his shoulder, checks to see what opportunities he has, goes right to the middle, splits a couple players, but eventually coughs it up, and now Nashua's moving on that left side again. They pass it back. Both Jock and Ben are going to try to put some pressure on. Jock's right there. Almost comes up with that one. Instead, Ben comes up with it. And finally, it's Ben Hughes, Ben Mazer, Sujan, back to Ben Hughes. Now to Samir. Now look at how he found that space. And here's AJ trying to make a run. He's got someone behind him, but he's going to win this one. Maybe a little too much. So now AJ's got to recover. That's a lot of running. I know he's pretty tired today. He had to carry his backpack around school all day yesterday. Well, nice win. Once again, nice win by Samir. Jock's going to try to put this near the net. Oh, it looked a little wide. It's a good shot. Took that bounce right in front of the goalie. That's a tough one to field. So we're about 14 minutes in. 1-0 Concord. I think looks like Concord's got a sub getting ready. We've had one substitution for Concord so far. Ben Mazer came into the right wing position for Meyer. Looks like Don Yamo is going to come in for AJ, who may need a little breather. He's been doing a lot of running up and down that left touch line. So let's see how Don does with his fresh legs. Don's another lefty dominant. So on this left side, he can send a cross into the box, which can be dangerous. Nice header by Alejo. Jock's there. Tries to send to the corner. That's got some pace. Let's see if Ben can get there. He does. Cuts it back to Alejo. Alejo about 20 yards out. To Jock. Nice 1-2. Alejo puts it in the box. Deflected. Ben's going to try to intercept this one. He does, but for a throw-in, and that one's going to bounce over to Pleasant Street, I think. So maybe they can send AJ to get that ball. Now Nashua sends it to the right. That's going to go out of bounds. And once again, Matt gets to walk through the puddle. That's what I said. Oh, I said Pleasant. I couldn't remember what that is, but yeah. All right, Jock on that right touch line. Back to Matt. Matt moves it toward the center for Nick. Nick to Alejo. Alejo had a guy on his back. Takes the ball away. Jimmy, good job turning it upfield. Samir sticks with it. And looks like Concord's going to end up with it. Alejo on the right side now. He's got Ben behind him. Might turn that upfield. Sends it back to Ben Hughes. Concord can't quite find an opening there. So Nashua now with a little run here. So far, Concord seems to be having a lot more possession. They've certainly had more scoring opportunities, and that's reflected in the score. But Nashua's putting the pressure on. They've had a nice little series here where they've kept possession for a little bit longer. Matt DeRocher there sends it out of bounds so Concord can regroup a little bit. But this is one of the better sequences for Nashua, keeping that ball in the Concord end, making a bunch of passes. Can't quite get it to a spot where they might have a real good chance for a goal, but this could be it right here. Nice ball. Concord looked like they maybe sort of failed to put the pressure on the Nashua defender, giving him a free look for a nice ball in the box. Looks like looks like Jock is a little, got a little banged up. So he's limping again. So I think that means Salvador in for Concord. So not the same starting lineup in now. Nice ball there. Gets over. Nashua's got it on the right side of the box. Nice little move there. Another one. Jimmy with the header. And that goes out of bounds for another corner. So very nice corner on that first one. Kind of just got over Max's hands, or maybe kind of slipped through. Fortunately, no one there for Nashua. So they're switching over to the right side here, Nashua's right side. And Concord's setting up in the box. Another nice corner. Nick there with the header. Gets it to Samir. Samir can't clear it. He's going to send it wide, and it's going to be a throw-in for Nashua. So Concord's got to try to get possession back here. Maybe make a little run. Another throw-in for Nashua. So Coach Indrago reminding the players they cannot give Nashua space to make these runs, send in these crosses. They got to keep the pressure on, and looks like another corner. So Concord hustles back to get in position here. This is the third corner in just about a minute of play here. It's dangerous. This one's low. Nick DeBono with the big boot. Salvador's there putting the pressure on. Let's see if he can. That's going to be a Concord ball. So that's Concord finally's gotten it out of their box, and looks like they have a chance now to maybe see if they can get something moving here. Alejo to Sal. Sal's got Alejo. Alejo's going to get this one coming on the left side. This is a good spot for Alejo. Sends it in the box to Sujan. Nashua defender there. Ben flicks that one back. Tries to keep that one in, so now Concord can maybe keep the pressure on. They don't give Nashua a chance to attempt a counter. So some good play there. Nice little run. Good 1-2, Alejo and Salvador. Alejo tried to put it in the box, just it wasn't really a spot for it, but Concord was able to keep it in this area, trying to keep the pressure on. Ben and Sujan there. Ben is able to sneak it out. It finds Salvador. Salvador to Alejo. Alejo sends it wide to Don. Don sees Matt, but it goes to the middle to Alejo. And that's off Don for a Nashua throw-in. So Concord, a little talk to try to figure out the positions with the substitutions. It looks like a handball off Sujan. And Nashua may try to put this one in the box. This is a chance. So we're coming up on 19 minutes left in the first half. Still 1-0 Concord. Early goal for Concord. Nice ball there. Sends it towards the middle of the box, and Nick DeBono is there. And then Don sends it out of the box. Ooh, that's a good shot. Ooh, that was dangerous right there. Nashua had one of their players right there in the box. It seemed to skip just in front of him. Number 9 was there, maybe with a chance to poke that one in. It was actually a great ball, but not an easy one. It had some pace on it. I think it was taking kind of a low bounce, so it's a tough shot for number 9, and that one goes wide for a goal kick. Samir on the header. So Concord does have a slightly different lineup in from the start. They got Don Yemo on the left midfield position, the left wing position instead of AJ. Jock has gone to the bench. He was limping a little bit, so Salvador's in, and Ben Mazer is on the right wing position in favor of replacing Meyer. So we get a whistle in the box. That's a Concord free kick. So Nick's going to take this one. He's going to probably send this one deep up toward Salvador right there, and Don. Don gets there with the header. Salvador in pursuit now. Nice little cutback by Nashua. Sends it in the box, but Nick DeBono is once again there. I think it seems like almost every pass from Nashua gets intercepted by Nick, so he's really performing some hard work back there. That's going to be Samir's ball. He's going to take a second. Puts it in space. Salvador's there. Back to Samir. Maybe Concord's got to move us out to one of the sides here. Oh, he's got Don. He's maybe trying to send Don. And that's going to be a Concord free kick. So not bad. I think Concord was looking for an opportunity to move that to one of the touch lines. Matt DeRocher making a run forward here. Don's on the left touch line. Alejo heading forward toward the box. Samir. Concord's pushing up quite a bit here. This is right around midfield, but I think Nick's going to try to put it into the box and see what happens. It's in the box. Salvador, and Nashua sends it out for a throw-in for Concord. So we got a couple substitutions here. It looks like Jock is back, and AJ is back in. So Salvador and Don, who stepped in for maybe about 10 minutes there, now are going to head back to the bench. And this is a dangerous throw-in area for Concord. He's got Samir. Finds him. Samir back to Matt. Matt's able to bring it down, send it to Alejo in the middle. Alejo's got Samir behind him, Jock in front of him, AJ in the corner. Jock is there. Gets just enough on it. That's a corner. That was great play by Jock. That looked like that was going to roll off the end line, and Jock got just enough on it to put in front of the goal, and before the goalkeeper could call for it, it was a Concord corner. So Jock plays it short, back to Jock. Jock's going to put it near the box. Oh, off Ben's face. Mike, I think we're going to have a bloody nose here. So Ben's going to have to head to the bench. Almost certainly that one got the blood flowing from his nose, so he's going to go and try to get that addressed. So it looks like Meyer Cooper's going to come in back for Ben as he tends to that bloody nose. I'm pretty far from that far side where the trainer is, but knowing what I know and seeing where that ball went, that's got to be a bloody nose. So big punt for Nashua. Matt DeRocher there. Great job getting up for that header. What a nice header for Matt. Jock with the attempt to send it to Sujan. Good battle there in the middle, and Concord comes up with it. Jock to Alejo to Meyer, and that one goes off Meyer's foot for a Nashua throw-in. So we're under 15 minutes left in the first half. 1-0 Concord. Nice goal by Jock early in the game. I think that's his third of the season. So I think Alejo is leading the team in goals. Jock is behind him. And then I think it's Jimmy with 2, and then several players with 1 apiece. So Concord's starting to spread out the scoring a little bit. So Nashua's going to take a second. I think that was a sort of a clearance that went from one Nashua player's foot right into the midsection of another, and he took that from close range. So he's just going to walk it off. He looks like he's okay. Maybe just needs a second to catch his breath. So that's a Concord throw-in to Samir. Samir can't control it. Matt with another nice header. Matt's really getting up for those headers. Nashua just tries to send it forward, but Matt's there again. AJ couldn't quite get the foot on it, but Nashua player goes to the turf, so Jock ends up with it. Jock sends it into the box. Once again, he's got that speed, puts it in front. Oh, great defense by Nashua there, because that looked like a certain goal for Sujan. AJ's keeping the pressure on, gets beat there. Nice little passing to press it up from their own zone, and I think they're going to whistle that one on Alejo. So no one from Concord putting the pressure on. It gives Nashua a lot of space to operate. I think Matt's going to be able to get a foot on that one. Can't get a good clearance, but here's Nick. And Nashua still with the ball. Nick gets that toe in there. Nashua sends it back to start over. And Nick is going to put a foot under that one. Jock to Alejo. Alejo then changes direction, heads back in. Nice ball to Meyer. Look at that ball to Meyer. Meyer gets driven down on the right side there for Concord. So that'll bring about a free kick for Concord. Great pass. Once Concord was able to get free of that kind of middle section of the field, Alejo was able to put that pass right in front of Meyer as he was streaking down the right sideline. So Alejo's going to set up for this one. The Concord's bringing, again, a lot of players in the box. Looks like 5 Concord players in the box, 6. Puts it near goal. Oh, goalkeeper with a nice save. That was a tough kind of hooking shot from Alejo. That's another nice save by the goalkeeper. It's 1-0 Concord. Could easily be 2 or 3-0. But here's Nashua going to try to get something going, and there's Nick. Doesn't even have to send it out of bounds. He finds AJ. AJ finds Matt DeRocher. Matt to Nick. Nick back to Matt. They see Samir with some space. Tripped up a little bit, but gets through. Cuts it to the right. Nashua's got to play that ball, and actually they find an open man. But Nick's there again to Matt. Concord's going to try to once again, get out of their end of the field. AJ comes up with it. And that's a Concord throw-in. So we're at about 11 minutes remaining in the first half. And we're waiting on this throw-in. That ball ended up over on the football field. So Matt's gonna hop over that puddle, take the throw-in. He sees AJ up the touch line, and Jock is past him. There's Alejo. Goes to the ball nicely, and here once again, they're finding that if they throw it ahead to Jock, there's a lot that he can do. This has got to be a good chance, and sends it wide. So Jock wants that one back. It's a good run. I think Concord is finding if they can just send that ball into open space ahead of Jock, it's not clear if Nashua's got a defender who can stick with him. I think on that first goal, Jock and the defender looked like they were kind of step for step, but on this side, Concord's left side, Nashua's right side, Jock was able to give himself a lot of space on that one. So I'm sure Coach Dunlop, Coach Indriago have seen that too, that sending it ahead to Jock is giving Concord some of its best chances of the day. AJ puts that in Jock's general area, but not to him, but then AJ sticks with it, sees Jock again, thinks better of it. Jock, I think, has drawn several of the Nashua defenders, so AJ wisely passes to Alejo, who's able to have body in position. Oh, a little push by Sujan. They're going to let that go. Maybe play advantage there. And Ben Hughes sends it out of bounds. I think trying to see what's happening over there in the shadows, it looks like Nick Reynolds has subbed in. So I think he may be in that right wing position. Usually he's kind of on the defensive end. So let's try to get a sense of where he's playing right now. He stepped in at center back in Concord's last game because Nick DeBono sat out the first half, still recovering from a collision against Bedford. Nice ball there, Alejo. So that does look like Nick Reynolds is playing at the right wing. So he went in when Ben Mazer went out with that bloody nose. I think Nick Reynolds went in his spot. I don't see Meyer now. Did he? I guess he got subbed out. Okay. Nashua goes to the middle of the field. It's a good spot. He's able to square up to the goal. Sujan's got to be a little careful with those hands up. This is a chance. And Max deflects it upwards and makes the save. That was a nice shot. Looks like this is unfortunate. This is not what Concord wants. They got to get that ball out wide. Another nice shot. All right, I think Max is going to probably punt this one. So Concord just taking the chance to settle down a little bit, see if they can get something going offensively again. Nashua's definitely been threatening in the last maybe 10 minutes or so. Jimmy's there for the header, but ends up with Nashua. I think Sujan's going to come up with that. Tries to get it to Jock. Jock's there. Jock and Alejo maybe get tangled up a bit. And Nashua throw in maybe? See which way they're moving. Oh, it looks like Concord throwing. So Nick Reynolds, we're going to see he's got that big throw-in. Gets that ball over several defenders. Sujan with a little trip there, but temporarily kept the ball, and now Nashua's going to try to counter. Ooh, this is a good chance here. AJ's trying to recover, and there's Nick. Calmly finds AJ. AJ's got space. That one looks like it's going to go just wide. Oh! So that must have gone out and then hooked in. If it goes past the touch line and hooks back in, that's still out of bounds for a throw-in. So I didn't have the angle on it, but even though it looked like a great ball, AJ must have sent it beyond the touch line first, and then it hooked back into play. Alejo sends Nick Reynolds. Nick going full speed ahead to the corner, and that's going to be they're going to whistle Nick for that, I think, for a free kick, unless they're saying that's a. Yeah, I think they're going to whistle Nick on that one. So under 5 minutes now. So less than 5 minutes in this first half. Concord with another substitution. It looks like Ben Mazur's back after that medical attention. He's going to play in that center mid spot so Samir can get a little rest. Samir's been playing the better part of most of Concord's games, so he's been putting in a lot of minutes. And here comes Nashua. Left side. Who is that? Jock. Very nicely steps into that. Finds Nick Reynolds on the right side. Nick takes a second. That looks like Jock again. Jock to Alejo. Alejo tries to get it through to AJ. Can't get it there. Ben keeps the pressure on, so Nick's able to win that one. Nick to Matt. Matt sends that to Jock. A little ahead of him. So Nashua with the ball. Concord trying to keep the pressure on. Not give Nashua a chance to make a run here, but here they go. Nice little 1-2 there. Ben comes up with it. Sees Sujan. Great little touch there. Sujan. He's got Nick on his right. He's got AJ on his. Sorry, that's Alejo sends it up to AJ. That's a nice ball. Boy, that is a nice ball to put that over the defender's head. That's going to stay in bounds. Matt DeRocher is going to be there. Okay, so it's a red free kick. A little collision there. I think they're all okay. It was Matt DeRocher and then it looks like number 13 here for Nashua. They both ended up hitting the ground. The ball stayed right near that touchline, so it was in play, but the Nashua player put a foot on it as he was on the ground, so they're going to give this free kick for Concord. Jock's going to throw this in the box. Low one in the box. Sujan's there, kind of catches his right hip, it looks like. And Nashua is going to try to head back. That was a key little poke by Alejo there to buy Concord some time. Nice little move there for Nashua. That ends up with Concord. A little 1-2. Sujan put that too far ahead of Ben, I think. Matt DeRocher there. Now he's got Jock. Now this might be one of those chances if they could send Jock ahead on a run. He's got Alejo. Alejo's got Nick Reynolds. He's going to cut it back instead. Sees Jock heading towards the box. Jock's got 2 guys to beat. It's not easy. Back to Alejo. Alejo's going to shoot here. Too much. But I don't think anyone begrudges Alejo taking a shot there. That's a place where he can be dangerous, especially with all that space. He had a lot of space in front of him. So we're down to a little under 2 minutes in this first half. So Concord's probably hoping to hold on for this next minute and a half, see if they can head into halftime with a 1-0 lead. I'm sure they'll be happy with that. That's potentially a ball for Concord. Ben keeps the pressure on, and that's going to go out of bounds, I think. So Concord throw-in. So that was nicely done to win that back. So Matt DeRocher sees Ben. Ben goes towards the touch line, tries to find AJ, can't get it there. And it's still in. They're going to say that one did not cross. Ooh, that's back to the goalie. Goalies can't play that one. That's a... So Nashua now has switched over to the left side. We're down to about a little less than a minute probably. Nick DeBono temporarily gets a foot on that. Tries again. Now Nashua with the chance in the last minute here of the half. But there's Alejo. He's got Sujan in the middle. He's got some space himself on the left side here. He may try to beat this defender. Sees Sujan. Sujan, little heavy touch. He sees Alejo. Alejo sees AJ with the overlap. Alejo's got Jock. Oh, boy, that's, we'll have to look at that one on video. I thought Jock had kind of held up his run. I'm going to consult with the cameraman here. What do you think? Was that off?
I say it was very close.
It was close. I think we had the good angle here, so we should be able to see that one. And, you know, whenever I think Concord stayed on, I'm usually wrong. So let's assume that the ref made the right call there. We're just about done with this half anyway. I think they're going to whistle it pretty soon. So I'm not sure what the holdup is, unless they stop the clock at some point. But this is well over 2 minutes since the clock on the field. So now are they going to whistle it now that Concord maybe is going to make a run? So now they're going to whistle it. Okay, well, my totally unbiased opinion was that they let that clock go a little long for Nashua to get a chance. And then when Concord had possession, they called it. My understanding is that for high school rules, they whistle it dead, even if a team is challenging. So, but maybe they had stopped the clock. All right, so 1-0 at halftime. Concord jumped out to an early lead. Seemed to kind of dominate in time of possession, had quite a few scoring opportunities, but still we have just a 1-goal differential, so we'll see what happens in the second half. Okay, we're getting ready to start the second half. Concord's holding on to a 1-0 lead. They scored a goal early in the first half. Had a lot of opportunities as the half went on, but couldn't get another one. Nashua had a few chances in the last 10 minutes of the first half. Max Leahy with a few great saves to keep the clean sheet so far. And Concord mixing it up a little bit here in the second half. So Max still in goal, Nick and Jimmy. Backline is still the same. From left to right, Matt DeRocher, Nick DeBono, Jimmy Rudikenga, and Ben Hughes. Defensive mids are Ben Mazer and Alejo, with Sujan as your offensive mid. Your left wing is AJ. Your right wing is O'Day. So the senior captain starting the second half, and Jock is back up at the striker position. So nice to see O'Day out there. Nashua's sends it up to the middle part of the field. Matt DeRocher with a nice header. Sujan sneaks up behind, slows Nashua down momentarily, but then they send it out to the right side. They're going to make a run out down that right side. Matt DeRocher gets a foot there, and it's going to be a Concord throw-in. So Matt DeRocher takes that throw-in to AJ. AJ tries to flick it up to Jock. Nick DeBono sees Alejo with a nice one touch. Alejo to Jock. Here again, Jock's, look at those wheels. I think, looked like they both got there right about the same time, but Jock had a lot of ground to make up. Ben Mazer with the header. Sends it to Sujan. Sujan to Alejo. Back to Sujan. Sujan to up. Send it out to Ben Hughes. Ben Hughes to Alejo. Alejo down to O'Day. Makes a nice run on the right side. O'Day sends it into the box. Goalie's there. Oh, reels that one in. Wow. And someone was there for Concord. I think that was Jock. If the goalie doesn't make that save, I think Jock is right there to pop that one in the net. Nice save by the goalkeeper for Nashua. Nashua tried to send it back up, but another header by Ben to keep the ball in Concord's possession. O'Day, that one was out, but O'Day gave it one more little kick. I don't know if he was trying to hit the ref, but he succeeded. Oh, Ben Hughes tries to go up over the top. Nice little back heel there. That might be Amos for Nashua North. AJ putting the pressure on. It looks like he might come up with it. Now Nashua with the ball. Sends it back. Alejo comes up with that. An errant pass for Nashua. Alejo steps over. He's got some speed. He's going to move to his left. That's where he likes to have it. He's going to put it in the box. Oh, heads towards the end line. Oh, whoa. That, I think that was Sujan. Let that one fly. A lot of velocity on that one, and it ends up going wide of the goal. Alejo made a lot happen there. Great run, beats a couple of guys, gets to the end line, heads toward the box, puts it well up in front of the goal. Probably, I couldn't see from here, but maybe about 15 yards out. So the keeper has no chance, and Sujan was there and had a chance, but just couldn't put it in the net. So another missed opportunity for Concord. You hope they don't come to regret this. Oh, Nick DeBono does a nice job keeping that in for a Concord throw-in. They're going to toss it back to Ben Hughes. Sees Jock. Jock sees O'Day. Says he's going to keep it. Alejo, nice touch or two. Nick DeBono. Oh, this is trouble here. This is trouble here. And that's going to be a goal kick, I think. So I think we're looking at a goal kick for Concord. Boy, that was quite a chance for Nashua. Max came out, cut off the angle, got big. Nashua really didn't have any place to put that one, and it ends up going out of bounds. So great goalkeeping there. But you saw the speed of Nashua, number 11, sort of like Jock on Concord's end, was able to beat the Concord defender and give himself a good chance right there. Nice ball there from Alejo. O'Day, full speed ahead. He's going to maybe cut this one back. Oh, wow. They're going to whistle that one on O'Day. I guess they're going to say O'Day kind of helped the Nashua player lose his footing there, but from what we could see here, that was kind of a swipe as the Nashua player was going down. I thought that was the whistle initially, but I think O'Day must have had an arm or an elbow in there. Jimmy, great job winning the header. Nashua gets the second ball. Let's see, Concord is there, putting the pressure on. Nashua's able to break out. So that's Nashua again, another good opportunity here. And Ben Hughes sends that out for a corner. So Concord's having a little trouble this half with the runs that are coming for Nashua, maybe on this, coming up the left side for Nashua. Nashua's definitely finding some space in there. So a dangerous corner here for Nashua. Looks like O'Day's at the near post, AJ at the far post. It's in the box, Ben's there, can't get up, and Alejo comes up with it. Now Concord's gonna try to make a run. Finds Jock. Jock stumbles a little bit. He's gonna maybe look to his right. He sees Alejo. Ben's making a run down the left, and O'Day on the right. Alejo, and he's got Matt DeRocher on the left touchline. So Alejo waits nicely for things to develop. It's over with AJ on the touchline. AJ somehow comes up with it, tries to put it toward the box, doesn't get quite enough on that one, and Nashua takes possession. And I think that's out of bounds for a Concord throw-in. So Jock in the middle sees Ben Hughes. So Ben Hughes is going to maybe send that up to O'Day. O'Day is able to trap that down nicely. O'Day uses that body real well. Oh, that looked like a little pass to Sujan. I know Sujan may not have seen it, maybe had his back turned. But O'Day really kind of got that going. Nice challenge by O'Day. Jimmy sees Ben. Ben to O'Day. O'Day not able to track that one down. Ooh, that was questionable throw-in, but refs are going to let that one go. Oh, look at Sujan with all that space in the middle. See what he can do. Sees Jock. Back to Alejo. Alejo's going to go to pass to Jock, then make a run toward the box. Jock is there. Jock to Alejo. Alejo's got space in the middle. Tries to send that across. Oh, that's dangerous. Alejo on that left side. Oh, I think he kicked that off Matt DeRocher. But AJ now sends it through. O'Day's going to track this one down. He's got Ben Hughes behind him and a throw-in for Concord. So now Concord's applying some pressure. Looked like Alejo had a nice shot there. I think Matt DeRocher tried to get out of the way. He tried to go low, but the shot still caught his back and deflected away. So a throw-in. I think we have Ben Hughes here taking the throw-in. He's got O'Day behind him. Finds Alejo near the box. Alejo pokes it towards the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper with the easy save. Concord's going to drop. Ben's trying to put some pressure on here. No one stopping the ball. Nice little 1-2 there, but there's Ben Hughes. Slow it down. I think it's going to be a Nick DeBono header. Goes over the top of the Concord players, back to Nashua. Ben was there. Nashua maybe a little complacent. Didn't see. Oh, they missed that little arm. This was, you know, that run started with a challenge that looked like it could have been whistled. I think that might have been Amos, who lives in Nashua by way of Minnesota. Nice chance there. Once again, Max comes out to make that as difficult as possible. And fortunately, it clears the crossbar for a Concord goal kick. Ben with the header. Doesn't get ahead on that one. Jimmy sends it towards the touchline. Matt DeRocher. Throw in for Nashua. Concord trying to mark up. Trying to keep them pinned by that touchline. Matt DeRocher sends it back out towards Sujan. Nice little ball there in the middle of the box. Another good one. Good clearance by Ben Hughes there. Nashua putting the pressure on. Their back line is playing up. They're not. They're going to play on that one, and then a trip. Ben Hughes is there. I think he's going to come up with this one. Oh, sorry, that wasn't Ben. That was Alejo. Once again, there's Jock. He's going to cut back, I think. Oh, they're going to play on, and Jock's got some options. Alejo. That looked like Sujan gets deflected. Jock in the corner. Can't come up with it, though. Oh, unfortunately, Ben's not able to get a foot on that one. Oh!
What happened there? Just took a really quick kick.
So I think a Nashua player had been off sides, came back on sides, was whistled. Concord played it quick. Ben Mazer just with a quick touch to maybe it was Alejo. Concord with the shot that almost bounced over into the goal. The keeper was able to prevent it from crossing the end line. So we're back where we started, still 1-0.
I'm not even sure if I got that again.
Funny little sequence there, but really nothing to show for it. And a Concord throw-in. So throw-in for Concord. Nashua with the bulk of the opportunities in the second half, and Concord's got to be feeling like they want to maybe put another goal on the board here because I don't think they can be comfortable with a 1-goal lead. Nice ball there. Keeper fields it. Ben's getting a little push in the back. Keeping the pressure on. And I think they're going to whistle Ben for kind of running down that Nashua player. So free kick for Nashua. Takes it quick. Concord's maybe a little lackadaisical there, but easy save for Max. He's got O'Day on his right. He can play short to Ben Hughes.
I can't stand that close.
Big punt for Max. It's going to go over Alejo. It's going to take a bounce. Nashua sends it back in. Ben Hughes, tough play there. He's looking up into the sun. Nashua with the ball near the end line. Ben Hughes gets... Oh, Max saved another goal there. But this threat's not over. Now here's Alejo. He sees O'Day. O'Day could go back to Alejo up the line. Nice. Alejo's got a little space. He got Jock. You think maybe Jock's been able to outrun these Nashua players. You got to think maybe Concord's got to just send it up, let him make a run, and see if he can put it in the net. Matt DeRocher, nice step there. He's got someone on his tail, and they're going to whistle that. So Matt does a great job of winning the ball and then drawing the foul. So Jock making his way toward the middle of the field. Sees Ben, he sees O'Day on the far right. Actually sends it back to Ben Hughes. So nice switch there. Ben's got a lot of time. I think he's going to hit O'Day. Yep, O'Day could put this in front if he wants to. He does. Can't get quite around on that one. But a good run there. That was a nice job for Concord switching the field, getting it to Ben Hughes. He plays it out the back to O'Day. Sends him into the corner. O'Day with a chance to put in front of the goal and maybe just need an extra yard of space down there. So here we go, another goal kick for Nashua. Big goal kick. Samir's in the area. Got a lot of clutching right there, and they're going to whistle Concord. I think that one could have probably gone either way. So Nashua takes a second. Nice ball. Ben Hughes is there. Concord lets that one drop. That's not what they want to do. Here's another chance. And another ball up over the goal. So Concord players are giving one another some encouragement. Coaches reminding them, they got a 1-goal lead. Settle down a little bit. Don't play tight. And here we are, goal kick for Concord. About 24 minutes left, so we're 16 minutes into the second half. Max slips a little bit, which seems to affect that goal kick. Nashua, another dangerous ball here. Nick's there. He's going to play it out towards the side. Send it up for a throw-in. Good job preventing the corner. So Concord's got to mark up. They got number 8, looks like he's got some space in the middle of the field. They're making a run. Number 10 gets in the box, got someone on his tail. Nick's there. Nick sends it to AJ. AJ puts it in front of him. Oh, runs into a Nashua defender who puts it on goal. Nice save by Max. Ben Hughes is going to try to send Ben Mazer. A little bit too much to the interior of the field there. I don't think Ben had a chance to. So Nashua pushing back once again. That's a nice deflection by AJ. Leaves Jock with the ball. Jock bounces it around a little bit. Can't get through. Looks like Sujan could send Ben wide. He does. Ben tries to push it to Jock. Intercepted briefly. Jock back to Ben Hughes. Ben Hughes put that in the box. Little miss hit by Nashua, but now Nashua's going to be bringing it back up. And there's Matt DeRocher. Nice ball to keep it in Nashua's side of the field. AJ, good ball to send it to the side. I think that's Matt DeRocher there. Back to Alejo. Alejo can put this in front of the box. Does it get through? Let's see. Is Ben going to... Ben finds Jock. No, sorry, finds... Yeah, I think that was Jock. Jock plays back, but now he's got some space. Can send it out. Jock probably's got to pass this at some point. Maybe one too many touches for Jock. Samir, though. And now Nick's going to try to take it down. Finds Ben Hughes. They got Ben Mazer on the right side. If they look right, Alejo now toward AJ. AJ gets that on his head, sends it toward the box. Looks like Sujan finds Ben. Little contact back there, but rolls out of bounds. Ref calls a goal kick. Samir's right there to win that one. Finds Sujan, puts it on Sujan's foot. Sujan's got space. Oh, Jock with some space there. He's going to put that on. Looks like that's going to go wide. Alejo with the ball. Tries to send it ahead to Sujan. It looks like that might be Don Yamo over there on the left side now for Concord. Don Yamo can put that in front of the box maybe if he gets it on his left again. Instead sends it back to Samir. Samir finds Alejo. Alejo. Oh, and we got Ben Hughes with the ball. Ben Hughes sends it to his right. Ben Mazer heads it back to Ben Hughes, to Alejo. Alejo gets tripped up, no call. So Concord's got to be careful here. That's going to be a throw-in. He's going to play quick to Ben. Ben's got a lot of space. Space. Sends it to Samir. Back to Nick. Nick loses his footing. Here we go. Dangerous again. Got a tough matchup here. I think that's... Corner for Portsmouth. We're down to... corner for Nashua. I'm still thinking about the last game. Down to 19 minutes left in the second half. Still 1-0. So Concord sets up that line of defenders. Got to watch the short ball here too. You can't. Oh, I think.
He touched it. He can't do that.
Oh, Jock's got to get a foot on that. I see. So Nashua with a little trickery there. The first corner, the guy put it in play, and then sent the other guy as if he were going to take over, but actually the ball was already in play, meaning he could play it into himself. Not sure that it accomplished too much, but it was an interesting tactic there. Nashua with some space on their right side, Concord's left side. Got a chance in the box. Nick DeBono tries to send it out, and that's going to be a Concord throw-in. So Concord hoping to get this ball out of their side of the field. Down to Alejo. Alejo's got Ben on the right. Sends it there. Now Ben Hughes. He's got Alejo in the middle. Ben Mazer on the right. Jock in the middle. Ben Hughes makes the run. We're waiting on I think a shin guard came out somewhere near the Concord goal, so I think we're waiting to get that settled. Goes up high. Sujan's there. Sujan keeps a little pressure on. Now there's Samir. Nick DeBono. Sends it to Jock. Jock's got Ben Hughes. Instead, he goes to that left side to Samir. Samir's maybe going to get Nick DeBono on the overlap. I think that's Nick making the run all the way from the back line. Tries to put it in front. Nothing doing, and now Nashua's got a little chance here. They got a lot of Concord players who had been pressing up, but Concord slows it down enough. Nick DeBono makes his way back. We're at about 16 and a half minutes. Sorry, 15 and a half minutes left.
No, you're right.
Oh, 16 and a half minutes left. Samir sees Ben, actually sees Ben Hughes right in the middle there. Ben Hughes loses possession. Now Concord's got to try to recover. Jimmy with a great poke there. It's going to be Alejo's ball. He's got Sujan. Ooh, obvious trip there. We got Ben Mazer in the corner. Is there anyone in the box? He's going to try to send it in. He's got to get that in front a little bit more, but good idea there. Ooh. No whistle there. Incredibly, no whistle there. That's once again, I think the lack of a whistle is. Oh, oh, oh! This is incredible. This is incredible. Wow. So interesting turn of events there. Nashua with the real hard challenge on a header, no whistle. Nick DeBono with the tackle, looked like a great tackle, comes up with the ball. Not clear why the ref thought that one warranted a whistle, but the result here is a dangerous free kick for Nashua. Right in the middle, even with the goal. Boy, it's a tough break for Concord. Max sets up his wall. He's getting screened. Nashua, let's see what they do here. Is he going to go for the shot? Hits the wall. I think that was Sujan. I think Sujan bore the brunt of that one. So here's Nashua with another corner. I can't imagine they're going to go back to. Let's see if they're going to go back to that same play. Looks like they're going to send this one to the box. Good ball. I think Nick got ahead on that one. Nashua with the ball. Nick with a good challenge. Was kind of waiting for a whistle there after the last one, but fortunately, I think the refs thought better of it. Sorry if any officials are watching this game. I'm still a little salty about that last one. So Concord dodges a bullet there. And here we are with, looks like 14 minutes left. Concord with that 1-0 lead. Here's Nashua now. And Nick calmly takes possession. Sees Sujan. Sujan can't hold on to it. There he goes. He's going to, nice step over there. Sujan, he's going to send Ben. Ben's going to take a touch. Puts it in front. Oh, almost. So tough challenge there. I think that's Matt DeRocher. He's trying to walk it off. I think the refs are going to give both teams a second to maybe grab a quick water, sort out what's going on that side there. So we're taking a little break with 13 minutes left. Concord 1-0. This half has been more even, or Nashua may actually have a little bit of the advantage here in this half. Alejo. So coach is calling for the Concord players to take the space away from Nashua. Don't give them time to set something up. Nice pass. Sujan tries for the tackle, can't get there. Here we are again with Amos in the box. Makes a nice move. Jimmy with a nice challenge. Nashua keeps the ball, but Jimmy's making him play negative. Another poke. Still is playing negative, moving him back. It's great defense by Jimmy right there. Ben's got to go up the line. Jock with the ball. Sees Alejo. Alejo to Samir. They turn it over. Alejo, good challenge, but Concord's got to get this ball in the other side of the field. They don't want to be back on their heels, giving Nashua chance after chance at a goal. Nice challenge there. They're going to whistle again. Another free kick here. Max setting his wall. Here's a shot here. Too high.
It's good.
And Nashua's getting chances. I feel like they're going to convert one of them here. All right, under 11 minutes left. You feel a little bit like we're teetering on the edge here. Like Nashua might get a goal. If Concord can get one to double their lead, that would give them a lot of breathing room. Nashua, nope, Concord wins that one. Sujan sees Alejo. Alejo to Samir. Samir's going to send Ben Mazer. Ben's there. Ben beats him to the line. Ooh.
Call it. Dude, something.
So no whistle there. Again, hard to decipher what the refs are seeing. Looked like Ben Mazer had a step heading towards the end line, and I'm not sure that slide tackle caught anything other than Ben's feet. But either way, Concord's going to get a corner out of it, and if they can put this one in the goal, I'm sure they won't have any complaints. So Alejo setting up for this. Going to try to swing it in the box. Ben Mazer making a run towards the front. That's towards the back. There's Jimmy. Sorry, that was Jock. And we're going to have a goal kick here. Under 9 minutes now. Here we go, Nick DeBono with the free kick here. Sends it towards the box. There's Ben Mazer. Tries to head it. So 8 minutes. Nashua going to keep the pressure on. Samir, nice job bringing that one down. Jock with some space. Tries to maybe put that one on goal, but comes off his foot wrong and hooks wide. All right, free kick, goal kick here for Nashua. It's towards Matt DeRocher, and Samir's there. I think Sujan comes up with it. Looks to the middle, finds Alejo. Alejo gets a foot. Ben Hughes. Oh, Ben Hughes is able to. I think they're going to whistle that one. Understandably, Alejo got tangled up with number 17. So Concord's going to play it wide to Ben. Ben sees Jock. Jock's got 3 defenders on him, but Ben Hughes is there. Ben Mazer to Jock. Nice, Jock, nice turn there. Jock sees Samir. Nice fake. Back to Jock. Concord's Ben Hughes to Ben Mazer. Foot race here. Looks like it's going to be Nashua ball. Ben's going to try to keep the pressure on. Nashua plays it out. Jock's there. Oh, Jimmy can't quite clear that one. It's a problem, but then he steps in front of the errant pass. Good recovery. We got a Nashua player on the ground. Now he's back up, so Concord's going to play on. It looks like Concord's going to try to go switch in the field to the left side. Nashua's there to stop that effort, but Concord keeps it. Sujan in the left side. He's got Alejo streaking. Alejo there. Alejo and Jock maybe get a little mixed up. Alejo's going to play it out to Ben. Ben's going to wait. He's going to send Alejo. Ben's going to try to keep the ball. Jock just gets that toe on it, just enough for Concord to maintain possession. Out wide to Ben Hughes. Ben Hughes to Ben Mazer. Ben's got Alejo. Actually finds Jock. Jock with a nice little leave for Alejo. Sujan in the box. Finds some space. Shoots it as he's coming down, and now he's clutching his right leg. We're going to have a whistle here. So just under 5 minutes left. And with a little break for an injury. So Sujan makes his way off the field. I think Don Yemo might be in. It's a little hard to tell from here. But we're a little under 5 minutes remaining. Kind of a furious rally here by Nashua, or at least furious, some furious runs to try to get an equalizer. And Concord tried to hold on, and then they've threatened in the last minute or two. It's going to be a goal kick here for Nashua. So Alejo's going to win that one. He's got Ben on his right. Ben's going to take a touch. Back to Alejo. Alejo tries to turn to the middle of the field, runs into a Nashua player, sends it up. Jock's in pursuit. Nashua's going to maybe leave this one for the keeper. So a big goal kick. Oh, that one goes backwards. That's Nick. He's going to scuffs it a little bit, but I think that one's going to roll out of bounds. Dangerous spot here. AJ tries to pressure. Matt DeRocher absorbs that blow. Uh-oh, Concord's giving them a lot of space. Ben's going to try to put the pressure on here. Can't clear that. Now AJ's got the responsibility of trying to stop this Nashua run. Nick DeBono sends that out wide. Looks like it's going to be a Nashua throw-in with about 3.5 minutes left, maybe a little less. It's hard to know with the stoppages. Jimmy with the nice header. Jock briefly forces them backwards. Keeps the pressure on. They kind of come in towards AJ. Right now, Concord is trying to get possession of the ball, try to eat up a little clock. But Nashua's making it pretty tough. It's another whistle. Really puzzling to try to figure out what it is that will draw a whistle and what won't. That's a nice ball. Ben Hughes is there. I think Jock's going to come up with this one. Sees Ben. Ben's going to see Alejo. Sees Alejo up the right. Nice ball to Alejo. Alejo's got Ben Hughes streaking. Ben Hughes with a lot of space now. Now Concord's trying to push forward. This is exactly the kind of counter that they wanted. Great defense there. Jock. Oh, can't quite come up with it. A little more than 2 minutes left. Nashua's going to try to counter here. Oh, it's not what we want there. That's going to be a throw-in for Concord. So Concord with under 2 minutes left, according to my clock, is really just going to try to keep possession as long as possible, keep Nashua from getting any good opportunities here. AJ carries it maybe a little too long. Nice challenge by Alejo. Finds Ben. Ben up to Alejo. He's got Ben Hughes making the run on his right side. He's got Jock in the middle. Sees Ben Hughes. Ben maybe might just want to hold on to that. Eat up some clock. Takes one touch, sends it into the box, sends it over the net. So looks like maybe we're at about a minute and 20 seconds, maybe a minute 15. So Alejo's there, gets the header. Jimmy gets a foot on that. That's a nice ball because that's going to eat up some clock. It's going to make Nashua have to play the whole field. Don goes towards the end line, cuts it back. Jock with the ball. I think we're under a minute. So if Concord can eat some clock here, Jock's not satisfied with a 1-0 game. So that's a corner for Concord. Another chance to eat up probably a good 20 seconds here. So not clear if the refs have stopped the. Oh, that's game. There it is. Victory for Concord, 1-0. Earning that corner at the end sealed the deal. Made sure that Nashua would not have another chance to maybe try to get a goal at the end. So great win for Concord, 1-0. First half of the game was all Concord, and then second half was just trying to withstand Nashua's attack. And fortunately, Max made a couple of great saves. Nashua put a couple balls just over the crossbar, and Concord comes away with the victory. So Concord now 6-2-1 after starting the season with 2 losses, 6 wins and a tie in their last 7 games. Next game is against Londonderry, which will be a tough one. Londonderry looks quite good this year. So we'll see the Concord players celebrating their win. Looks like the Concord team's about to run out. Jock and Amos and O'Day having a few nice words at the end of the game there. So Concord has had some close games over these last 7, but they've come out on top. So at this point, Concord sort of bolstering that record, moving up in the standings a little bit. They're going to hit a couple tough games over the next 2 weeks. Next week is going to be a gauntlet with Londonderry and then Nashua South. And then after that, maybe Concord's got a few slightly easier contests maybe heading into the playoffs.